Hello, how are you? A big warm welcome to everyone listening today. This is your friend Agnes, and I'm so happy that you are here with us again. We know your time is important, and you chose to be here, so thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. We're always excited to talk with you, help you grow your English skills, and have a good time together.
Hi everyone, I'm Jasper, and I'm also really excited about today's topic. But before we get into it, Agnes, can you tell us what are we going to talk about in this episode?
Of course, Jasper. Today's topic is really special and helpful for all English learners. The title is English Reading, a powerful benefit for learning English. Doesn't that sound great?
Oh yes, it really does. Reading in English can change everything for someone who wants to speak and understand English better. When you read, you don't just learn words, you learn how to think in English. You learn grammar, sentence structure, new ideas, and even how people really talk.
That's true, Jasper. And reading helps in a quiet, slow, and personal way. You can read anywhere at home, on the bus, in the park. You don't need to talk or listen to others. You just need a book. A short story, an article, or even a social media post in English, and you're already practicing.
Exactly, and let's not forget reading helps you grow your vocabulary. Every time you see a new word in a sentence, your brain starts to understand it. If you see it a few times, you remember it. That's how language works, slowly, naturally, just like children learn.
And that's the beauty of reading. It's not like studying with stress or pressure. You can relax, enjoy the story or the article, and still improve your English. And do you know what, Jasper? Many learners feel shy when they speak, but reading gives them the confidence they need.
Yes, Agnes, you're so right. When learners read more, they start to feel the rhythm of English. They understand how questions are asked, how answers are given, and how real conversations sound. Reading is not boring, it's a superpower.
I love that reading is a superpower. And the best part is, it's free. You can find books and stories online. You can read blogs, news, or even children's books. All these things help you grow your English mind.
And let's also talk about the emotional side. Reading can make you feel calm, focused, and peaceful if you're learning English and also feeling stressed. Reading is a great way to learn while staying relaxed.
Yes, it's like meditation with learning. You're reading, your brain is calm, and your English is growing. That's why we chose this topic for you today. Dear listener, because we know that reading is one of the best, simplest, and kindest ways to learn English.
And thank you again to everyone watching or listening to this podcast. Your support means so much. Every like, every comment, every moment you spend here with us helps this podcast grow and helps us reach more learners like you.
Absolutely. We are here for you. You are not alone on your English journey. We believe in you. Keep reading, keep learning, and keep smiling. So Jasper, let's go a little deeper now and talk more about how learners can choose the right kind of reading. Material. Right. Yes, exactly, Jasper. When we read in English, we are actually doing many things at the same time. We are learning new words, seeing how sentences are made, and even feeling the rhythm of the language.
Absolutely. Reading is like opening a door to a big world. And the best part, you don't need to travel or go to school to read. All you need is a book or even your phone. And you can learn English from anywhere.
That's right. And it's not just about learning new words. When we read stories, we also learn about how people live, how they talk, and how they think. Reading helps us understand cultures, emotions, and even body language.
Yes, that's what I love the most. I remember when I started reading simple English stories, I began to understand how people express feelings. For example, phrases like "I was over the moon" or "she turned red with anger." These are things that help you speak naturally too.
Exactly. And here's something even better. When you read more, you become more confident when you speak. Why? Because you already saw how words and phrases are used in real situations. So when you talk, you feel more sure about your English.
That's a great point. Many people say, I'm afraid to speak, or what if I make mistakes? But if you read often, your brain starts to remember correct sentence patterns. It's like your mind becomes a library full of good English sentences.
Yes, and reading is a safe space. You can take your time. You can go slow. You don't need to be perfect. You just read, understand, and grow. Even if you read 1 page a day, it's still progress.
And you can read anything. It doesn't have to be big books. It can be short stories, children's books, English comic books, news articles, even fun Instagram posts. What matters is that you enjoy it.
Yes, reading should feel fun, not boring. If a book feels too hard or not interesting, it's okay to stop and try something else. You're learning for you. So choose something that makes you smile and makes you want to read more.
I agree 100%. And do you know one thing I always tell my students? If you want to speak better, read more. If you want to think in English, read more. If you want to feel English in your heart, read more.
That's beautiful and so true. Reading connects your eyes, your brain, and your feelings. It helps you grow in every way.
And now, in the next part, we'll continue to explore how reading can become a daily habit in your life and how to make it fun and easy.
Yes, let's keep going.
So Agnes, let's talk about how learners can make reading a part of their everyday life. Sometimes people say, I don't have time, or I don't know what to read. What do you think?
That's a very common question, Jasper. But honestly, reading doesn't have to take 1 hour or even 30 minutes. Just 5 or 10 minutes a day is enough. Even a small paragraph every morning can help you grow in English.
Exactly, and it's better to read a little every day than to read a lot only once a week. It keeps your brain active and helps you remember more.
Yes, and let's not forget, we all read many things every day without knowing. We read messages, signs, social media posts, and emails. So why not turn that into learning time?
Right? You can follow English learning pages on Instagram or subscribe to Simple English blogs. You can even change your phone's language to English. These small changes help a lot.
And here's a great idea. Read out loud. When you read English with your voice, you practice speaking, pronunciation, and confidence all at the same time.
Yes, reading out loud is a secret trick that works. It helps your mouth and brain work together. And it's okay to read slowly. You don't need to be fast, just clear.
Also, use your finger to follow the words when you read. It helps you stay focused and not skip words. And if you find a new word, don't worry. You can guess the meaning. Or write it down and check later.
Great advice. And don't try to understand every word. That's not the goal. The goal is to enjoy the story or the message. If you understand 70 or 80%, that's enough. Just keep reading.
Yes, and celebrate your progress. If you finish a book or even 1 page, feel proud. You are doing something amazing for your future.
And we want to say thank you to all of you listening to this podcast. You're here because you care about your English, and that's something very special.
We truly appreciate your time and your heart. Keep going, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself.
And remember, your English journey is not a race. It's a beautiful road full of discovery, one word, one sentence, one story at a time.
I feel so happy that we are still here with our listeners. If you're still listening, thank you so much. It really means a lot to us. And I just want to say don't stop reading. Even if you read for just 10 minutes a day, it helps your brain stay active with English.
I feel so happy that we are still here with our listeners. If you're still listening, thank you so much. It really means a lot to us. And I just want to say don't stop reading. Even if you read for just 10 minutes a day, it helps your brain stay active with English.
Exactly. It can be something enjoyable. For example, read about something you love. If you like food, read recipes. If you love sports, read about your favorite team. Or maybe even read short English stories. Choose what makes you happy.
And don't worry if you don't understand every word. That's normal. Even native speakers don't know every word. The important thing is to guess the meaning, understand the message, and keep going.
I remember when I was learning another language, I used to highlight new words. Then I made small flashcards and practiced them later. It worked like magic. I think English learners can do the same.
That's a smart idea. And another thing, try reading aloud sometimes. When you read aloud, you also improve your speaking and pronunciation. You hear yourself, and you feel more confident.
Yes, I love that. And parents, if your kids are learning English, reading together at night can be a powerful habit. It helps bonding, learning, and it's just a beautiful time.
Also, let's remind our friends about one more thing. Never compare your English level with others. Everyone learns at a different speed. What matters is that you're trying and you're growing.
That's so true. Your journey is special. Keep reading, keep practicing, and be proud of every small step.
And before we end, we really want to thank each and every one of you for listening to this podcast. You're not just learning English, you're building your future.
Thank you so much. We are here to help, and we love that you join us. Never stop learning.
Take care of yourselves, stay motivated, and
Goodbye.
goodbye.